Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Second down play. Hands off to the left. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll run it to the right side. Gets some space around the 30. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Hey Siri.
We come out in the playoff game for no
Setting the line.
signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wonder how they
Hey,
were
Siri.
able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the
Hey,
offense.
Siri.
But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early.
Start
And now they
activity.
got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away.
29 minutes.
29 minutes, starting now.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Palmer. He tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Toss play to the outside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, a couple minutes ago, he just did the most backyard football shit to me. I sent my blitz and everything.
3rd down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run for the first down. The Horned Frogs.
I'm talking about hella backyard football shit. He probably ran 15 yards back. I sent the blitz, almost got a safety. He got up out of it and ran for a first down.
3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Horned Frogs are looking to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
Whoa.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Palmer. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. Man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Yeah.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
3:25.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think it's also...
Whoa, what the fuck am I doing?
Defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Oh, I forgot. Give me a second.
It gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The Horned Frogs are in the red zone now.
No, man, he backyard football the fuck out of me.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, my God, bro.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Yeah. You seen it stop me?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
Yeah.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
No, just stay on.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Being the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient, playing smart at the position, and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I need the game to hurry up. I'm not fucking knowledge. Bro, you should have seen the backyard shit he did, bro. Listen, you should have seen all that backyard shit. That was fucking crazy. Bro, it was fucking nuts, bro. No, I had the ball first. Yeah, I got the ball first. I scored, and then he got the ball, and that shit was just crazy.
But the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's inside the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The tackle is made.
That wasn't a lag.
Set up with a first and goal from the 8. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Nowhere to run, out corralling for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, look, I just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner
Bro, his backyard football was on like 3rd down and 10, bro. He went way back there. Bro, he went to the end zone, bro. That shit was so annoying, dog.
TCU offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's James. And he's brought down after a big first down game. 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Bro, what in the fuck is going on?
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah,
shut up, Enzo.
Like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Horned Frogs toss it to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver complete. And they stop him and not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
That's fine. He gonna end up getting fucked on it.
To do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Toss play to the running back going left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block it.
Okay with that.
It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Try to go to that running back. Try to go to that running back.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Just trying to get rid of
Bruh, I sent him and it switched. I could have sworn I turned my shit off.
I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football.
Yeah.
And he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field.
I turned that shit off, bro.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Good throw to the left. Slips it to the running back.
Bruh, all the time, bro.
Picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Powering through.
What?
Touchdown, Texas Christian. There was no stopping him. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score.
He done backyard football me on both drives big time. Fourth down for a real big one and fucking third and forever.
Will be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And I can't go zone because he just back up and wait till they open.
The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown.
I said I can't go zone because he just back up and wait till they open.
Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through the defender. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
He keep blitzing those backers.
Don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution.
He keep blitzing those backers.
As a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball.
What?
He's
Bro, I hate this quarterback, bro. I killed Troy with that
That's a
play.
potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice
Bro,
words for his
super
quarterback.
luck. I've never in my life thrown an interception there on
They
that.
have to be more careful with the football.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Roll out.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
What is these people doing? Just standing
Not
there.
much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the
Don't
confidence you
drop
have in the
that
quarterback
down.
to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like
But the
this,
thing is, my people there, bro. He just getting time.
Are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
I need to take this off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
See?
And he lost it to the end zone. And it's caught.
It's okay though. It's killing me.
Here comes the point after attempt.
And he get
The
ball.
team makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Give me a run back touchdown. Give me a run back touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
The offense really clicking here.
Green 25. Cut. Reload.
And now the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
2nd down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Palmer. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run, he'll let it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover.
Finally got to stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting
Yeah,
away?
I kept making sure I sent.
You got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now here's the toss play. Got space looking for the end zone here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
My power back.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Linebacker shifting around now. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Bama. Will take the lead in the second half.
And that's another
Look, I start playing the defense that everybody play.
and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for
I start playing the defense that everybody play. You know, I hate playing zone,
Something good.
but versus him, I got
Set
to.
to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Gonna run it. It's Smith. They stop
That really
after
happening.
84 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Handoff heading left.
That really ain't happening.
Refusing
And they
to be
gave it
brought
to
down
him.
before gaining
Fucking
first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call,
But that's 3 wide. That double flex. Open flex.
but the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones
Shit.
where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looks right
That should have been a pick. Boy, that should have been a pick.
quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Testing the right side here. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Change of direction. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, Brandon.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, my name's for anyone or anything.
7th play of the drive coming up.
3 money. Within 2.
And there's the handoff. He moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle made after a nice...
You gotta wait.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
All right, howdy everybody.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up
Good
in the
afternoon.
fourth quarter. It's first and goal.
There's
the handoff.
Special
He'll be brought down.
I've been
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously
3
good.
years in
But
December.
now, at this point in the
And
game, critical series, they've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Second down and goal.
I'm going to just share my screen with y'all, and it's going to go through the
There's a run to the left looking for a touchdown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
We handle an extraordinary extreme amount of key as well. We have almost a half a million cases that we did last
There's
year.
a run call on third and goal.
This year,
And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a while.
Last year we were at about 38. So we do an extreme amount of volume. It is not a customer facing beyond email communication, but with that being said, our QA is
They sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's fourth and goal, and as an offensive coordinator, head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a
So that's pretty
touchdown.
fantastic.
So
You
trailing
can
the
see here some of the
Pastypops
stats.
close
They're
game
pretty
with a go for it on fourth and goal.
You can see coming to that combo. So
There's the snap. They'll set up the
let's get into
throw.
something matters.
Pressure is coming.
So
He eludes
specialty
the
account
rush.
handler. That's me, and that's my baby picture.
Makes it across
Basically,
the goal
Saw
line.
helps keep
Touchdown, Horned
mission
Frogs.
on it.
And Chris, how often do we see when the game's on the line, it's about to line of scrimmage? This
I
offensive
have
line does
15
their job.
agents
The running
that
back is in for this game time
14
touchdown,
of which
and now you're an extra point away from taking the
see the
lead.
lead that helps logistics and everything. So we do about 30 to 50,000 tickets per month.
And now the decision is to go for two and win it right here.
We are trending for 42.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
The incoming volume is steady.
In the end zone.
And if you all right, so here's an example of some of the keys that we do. Everything from checks that we sent out to customers for refunds that were
I
not
believe they're
cashed,
lining up to attempt an
bankruptcy,
onside kick.
it says including EBN, which we are renaming, basically electronic bankruptcy notifications. So anytime someone has a bankruptcy,
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands
and
team
also
did
at the
its
same
job.
time, every bankruptcy that's out there has an extraordinary supplemental documents that get sent to us. So every bankruptcy roughly has about 10 tickets on the first notification that you have to deal with for customer, which is pretty significant. So right now,
Receivers now empty
we sold
backfield.
8,000
A time of
tickets
mistake of just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
over time with 14
First
people
down here for this offense.
different keys. It can be a bit
Defense
daunting, but
shifting again.
I would like to say that it is fun. I'm going to say it with big words. Okay, here we go. So let's take a closer look at bankruptcy. So BK, bankruptcy is defined as basically it's a legal process carried out that allows individuals from businesses the freedom from their debts, simultaneously providing creditors with opportunity to pay them. So there's Chapter 7 and 13 comments.
Stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win
And
football games.
we do about
You've
18
been around this team
pumps.
all year
I
long.
was already way ahead of my own fight. So there you go. There's a really good stat. 18,000 is a whole lot
They did that again today.
of bankruptcies when you put it against our whole
next week.
higher customer base. It's not that significant, but
Enjoyed this one here.